If you're a student nurse over 30, you definitely find it challenging to balance school and family or school and work. And where this becomes more of a challenge is where you have to balance your school, your family, and preparation for a very, very serious exam that is going to determine your future or affect you in the long run. Now, this is very, very important. So I want you to pay attention. Now, whenever some of you face this challenge, some of you might be forced to just accept your reality as it is and then give up. Some of you might say, let me drop out. Some of you might say, let me just see what I can do, just pay for some crash course here and there and see whether I can, meet up with the semester's work, the model that you're meant to complete, or whatever the case may be. Or you might even be in a haste that you have to pay tutors that are not qualified enough to teach money just because you just want to feel like you are doing something right. And at the end of the day, the result you're looking for, you might not get. All right. Now, I'm not saying you should go about blaming those tutors that are not able to help you achieve your goals. Because if you really want to learn and you really want to succeed, one thing I'm going to say is that you don't start at that emergency period. You start at some point when you are just starting the semester so that you would reduce the workload, not just on yourself, but more importantly on the tutor that's going to be taking you. So some of you might resort to any of those things, and at the end of the day, you don't receive any form of solution. All right. Now that is something I've noticed because I myself I tutor students that are in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, and I understand. I understand very well because some of them share their challenges with me. So, what's the best thing to do? I'm going to tell you. The best thing to do is one, don't think of dropping out, except it's a dire situation. Two is to get a very, very good tutor or join a group class. You can join a group class if you can, if that's your thing. But if not, if you see that you have to juggle your family, there's no time for group class. One thing I'll tell you is that get a very, very good tutor. A tutor that is going to be good to the point that even if they cannot take you from 0 to 100, they can take you from 0 to 50 because at least 50 is better than zero, right? Good. So get a very good tutor and get yourself ahead. Get yourself ahead. Now that is one thing I do. I am Nurse Jonathan in Zebuka. I am a registered nurse, a registered midwife, and more importantly, I am a tutor, a global tutor at that. That is, I take those within and beyond. I take students that are local students and international students. All right. So if you are a student who needs serious help or serious guidance, especially the fact that you are in an emergency situation, you have to prepare for an exam as a student nurse, you can send me a DM. But if you equally are not seeing yourself in an emergency situation, one thing I'm going to let you know is do not wait until you are in an emergency situation to book classes with me. I can only take limited classes and limited students in a month because it's just me. And some people would want to book multiple classes. So one thing I'll tell you is this: if you are that determined, why don't you hit me up? Send me a DM and we discuss. And if the discussion favors you, good. I would advise you book classes, secure your slots so that we can commence your classes and help you achieve your goals. I am not Jonathan Zebuka, and it is my job to shape the future of healthcare through knowledge.